In this video, we're going to use implicit differentiation on the equation square root of x plus y plus square root of xy equals 4 to find the slope at the point 2, 2. So there's other videos that go a little bit more in depth on implicit differentiation. I'm just going to go through the solving on this one. So first thing we might do is rewrite this to, instead of square roots, to be to powers, because we're going to have to involve the chain rule here. And now we'll take the derivative of both sides with respect to x. So on the left-hand side, we got a chain rule, 1/2. Leave the inside alone, x plus y, to the minus 1/2, times the derivative of the inside. Now the derivative of x is just 1. The derivative of y is 1 y prime. Okay, so remember, anytime we take the derivative of a y term, we're going to need a y prime. This next one's going to be an interesting one, because we're going to start with our chain rule. So 1/2 times xy to the negative 1/2. Now when we do the derivative of the inside, it's going to require product rule, because we've got a product, x times y. So I'm going to do the derivative of the product rule, which is x, leave the x alone, times the derivative of y, which is y prime, plus y times the derivative of x, which is just 1. So that's the derivative of x times y. Derivative of 4 is 0. Now at this point, we need to solve for y prime. Now depending on what you have, that may or may not be easy to do. Well, remember, we're looking for the slope at a particular point, so we can make things a lot easier by ourselves by plugging in the 2, 2 now and simplifying, since it didn't ask us to solve for y prime. So 1/2 times, I'm just going to plug in my values for x and y, 2 plus 2, should be a 2 there, to the negative 1/2. 1 plus y prime, because that's what we're going to solve for, plus 1/2, 2 times 2 to the negative 1/2, 2y prime plus 2 equals 0. So we need to solve for y prime, but what we have in there now is a lot simpler to work with. So 1/2, 2 plus 2 is 4, to the negative 1/2, well, the square root of 4 is 2, to the negative 1 is another 1/2, so that's going to be a 1/2 times 1 plus y prime plus 1/2. This is going to be 4 to the negative 1/2 again, so times 1/2 times 2y prime plus 2 equals 0. So we're going to distribute and get rid of these parentheses, so it's 1/4 in each case. Instead of distributing, let's just multiply both sides of our equation by a 4. Because it's equal to 0, that's going to expedite things, because when we distribute the 4 here and here, it's going to cancel out those pieces right there. Now what we have left is 1 plus y prime plus 2y prime plus 2 equals 0, or 3y prime plus 3 equals 0, or we're going to end up with y prime equals negative 1. So there's the slope to our tangent line at the point 2, 2.